New housing. The purpose of the Citizens Congress was for us to come together and to design what we wanted our community to look like. As a result of the Citizens Congress, the council was able to approve our new redevelopment plan and our new development code. And those are the standards by which we measure new development coming into our community. And Rosedale is an example of that, with a specific plan that is measured against the high standards that we established, as well as Block 36, as well as the Foothill Shopping Center development, as well as the downtown north area. All of our collective work went into not just creating a document that sat on the shelf, but one that's an actual living document, and one that you can go back to and pull out the goals and objectives, and you can see how those goals and objectives are being achieved in the plans that are being produced today. Who brought that on? Our city manager at the time was Rick Cole, the existing city council at that time, and I hope to see all of you at the Citizens Congress reunion where you can see how all of your ideas and your plans are being put into place.
There's not much more that I can add to that because I was a founding member of the Citizens Congress along with Rick Cole and our former Mayor Cristina Cruz Madrid, and we did set down goals and objectives for what the citizens of Azusa wanted. And that's why the first Rosedale project was defeated, because it was not what the citizens of Azusa wanted. It was what the developer wanted. It was a developer-driven project. Second Rosedale was a true community-driven project, a true product of the Citizens Congress. As a teacher, I did Citizens Congress for 38 years. Gathered all my parents together, talked about our goals and objectives and what was best for the kids, and we went from there. Thank you.
There is much talk about the Citizens Congress for this Saturday. However, the matter has already been voted on. It was voted on at the last City Council meeting. On the December Council meeting, it was broached hiring a consulting firm to orchestrate a Citizens Congress in regards to blocking off, I believe it's Alameda and Dalton Street, and to put in the new station, the new railroad station, and to put apartments into where our library is. There was so much community outrage that the Citizens Congress was tabled. However, in the interim, the item was voted on by the City Council at this last council meeting. It was voted on by consent calendar, which means do not do any further reading and adopt as it is. There is not a public hearing, and the Community Congress is now scheduled for after the vote.
I just wanted to kind of reiterate, the Citizens Congress is exactly that, for the citizens. But what good is it when the council votes as they wish?
Right on.
Right?
Yeah.
So, let's think about this. They're proposing to close off Alameda and Dalton. Saldano is already blocked off. Thoroughfares are going to be open via Azusa Avenue and Pasadena Avenue. Well, Pasadena Avenue is a one-lane highway both ways, and there's two schools there, St. Francis of Rome and Dalton School. Now, who would want to drive down that street come 8 o'clock in the morning, morning traffic, afternoon traffic? The plan is just ridiculous. And the go-ahead was given. The vote was given to move on with that plan. That is a bad plan. No thinking went into it. How could we close off Alameda, Dalton? Saldano's already closed. Access northern and southern, Azusa Avenue, Pasadena Avenue, or what? Drive all the way down to Barranca? Is that a good plan? Is that feasible to our community? I don't think so. What good is the Citizens Congress if they're not going to vote as the citizens wish? We need to do what the citizens desire.
I need to clarify that issue. The vote was 3-1, with myself voting no. The first proposal, conceptual proposal, had 533 dwelling units in North Azusa, Foothill South, 9th Street North, Azusa Avenue West, and Dalton East, 533 dwelling units. But the present, the carrot that was being dangled in front of us, a fully stocked library. A library at what price? No. 2 weeks later, they came back with another plan. 300 dwelling units, still a brand new library. That's a caveat, that's a carrot. And I asked, how could you go from 533 dwelling units to 300? At the last meeting, which I voted no,